the cement industry today. We're talking about contamination control. We have some areas of the cement industry that we can focus on, but just want to get your thoughts about the cement industry and where your primary focus is when you go visit a customer.
Following the premise that Hi-Pro removes contamination from lubricants, whether it's gear oil or a lubricant in a hydraulic system. The cement industry has both. There's large gearboxes. These gearboxes typically use some pretty high viscosity fluids. A lot of these fluids are synthetic, so they're very costly, and that industry also has a lot of hydraulic systems as well. It's a very dirty environment, so there's a lot of airborne contamination. There's also a lot of process contamination where the product, which is eventually going to be cement, can find its way in the lubricant itself, and it either has to be removed, the lubricant has to be replaced, or you lose a component. And these components are very large and they're very costly.
Yeah, I think when you look at that industry, it's very vulnerable in the fact that, one, like you said, there's contaminants in the process. Two, they deal with a lot of temperature extremes. So you're not really in a temperature controlled environment. So you've got a lot of contaminant. You've got these temperature variations, which are going to cause condensation. So besides just everything can be running right, you're still going to have condensation and water issues. And then it's a very linear process. So any one component can go down and take down the whole process. And there are certain areas where they've got multiple lines running, but you generally have there's one big piece of equipment that a whole lot of the process goes through, and the kiln. So
right.
If the kiln goes down, which tends to be a big focus of ours, they have a lot of equipment in there that can go bad, but the kiln seems to be the most critical piece of equipment in the plant.